Sermon 20. Assured Guidance. Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6 teaches that we should trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. You may have questions about the future. You may wonder how this life will work out. But God promises to lead you as you rely on Him completely. He can guide you perfectly, for He knows all of your needs and has infinite power, wisdom, and riches to give you the best life possible. He deserves your trust. In the verse, we are told three things. A. Trust in the Lord. When you put your trust in the Lord, He will instruct you and counsel you. Psalm 32:8. If we don't conform to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of our minds, we can then be able to test and approve what is God's will, His perfect, pleasing, good will. B. Lean not on your own understanding. Jeremiah 17:5 says, "Cursed is the one who trusts in man, who draws strength from flesh, and whose heart turns away from the Lord." Why should we not limit ourselves to human understanding? God answers that question in Isaiah 55, verse 8 and 9. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. You see, Jesus followed the principle of not doing His will, but God's will in making decisions. Finally, C. He will make your path straight. God has provided the means for determining His will. The word illumination and God's Spirit in order to understand what has given us. When you find yourself in a situation you don't understand, it's easy for us to try to figure things out on our own. But we should ask God for wisdom. That, I believe, is the easy part. Believing and not doubting that you will receive it is a bit harder at times. He warns us in James 1 verse 6, "When you ask, you must believe, and do not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave in the sea." You see, this is what is called being double-minded, to be tossed from positive to negative with every given situation. Life on earth can be hard and full of trouble. So let's rely on Hebrews 10 verse 36. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised.